How are you guys doing? Welcome to the next Temtem episode. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I am doing great myself. We are here for the next episode. Like I said, if you guys missed the previous episode, we had a crazy fight with General X, and General X ended up pushing Max over the platform, which was pretty crazy. Took a turn that we did not expect for the most part. So we don't know what's going on with Max. We don't know if Max is coming back yet, but we are here because we have to testify ourselves at the Archipelago Congress. So we're going to see what's going on with that. So if you guys are excited for today's episode, definitely let us know in the comments down below. Go ahead and leave a like because it helps out the algorithm. So likes for the algorithm helps out a lot. Let's see what we got going on. We've got some people in here. What a time to be in Kasiwa. I'll tell my grandchildren I was there during the greatest battle of our time. Are they done with the celebrations yet? I need to catch some shut-eye. Interesting. So we've got some rooms here, so I kind of want to check out and see what everyone's up to. I visited Arisola a month ago, and the place I was staying at was so similar. These hotel chains, eh? Pretty interesting. So we got another person, obviously. Okay, so this one's basically just empty, which is perfectly fine. What else do we got in here? We got seating, got this right here, so I guess we can just kind of head on down. I would assume so. Pretty much finished everything that there is. See, I'm gonna take it nice and slow. Have another coffee, read a book. I've earned it. What about you? I'm fine, really. Just a few bruises and scratches from a Belsoto's feral bun. It's so sad that they do to those what they do to those poor creatures. Yeah, Belsoto definitely has some interesting things that we are not too excited about, unfortunately. Did you have a good night's sleep? Sure. We had a great yeah. No wonder you were carried here unconscious by a friend of mine from the Resistance, and this handsome dude in a trench coat. They said you needed a room. Belsoto commandered a hotel during the occupation. There was little we could do about it, but I'm pretty proud. I'm very proud. If I can actually speak today, that'd be nice. Very proud of at least providing shelter for the wounded at the Battle of Uhuru. Least we can do. Uhuru. Alright, well, I believe we can head on out the front door here, so we'll do just that. But yeah, crazy previous episode. Crazy stuff going on. So we are here in Uhuru. So where is it that we need to go? We need to go over to where those stairs are, so where that thing, the star point is. So that is where we are headed. So let's do just that, make our way. And I think, because everything should be open, we can check out, I think, yeah, everything should be open, so we can check out the other areas and such. So we could go over there, go down those go down the stairs over there, and check out everything over there. So I kind of want to check around. So yeah, definitely this place is pretty cool. There's one person over here that talks about, let's see, a long time no see. Hello, NPCFanatic. How are you liking your apprentice, Ara? She's a fast learner and a pleasure to work with. So enthusiastic, so curious. She reminds me so much of myself when I was starting out. I have so much to learn. You're doing great, girl. Give yourself some credit, will you? How are you liking your mentor? I still can't believe it. I'm learning techniques faster than ever. I can't even sleep at night thinking how could I get better, and haha, relax. You need to get proper rest and take care of yourself too. I know, but it's so exciting. Our work here is done. Hey, I owe you big time. I know. I have some savings. They're not much, but no, keep that, girl. You're going to need some safety net here. take this, and we get a dye bundle. Pretty cool. Those are exclusive hues I've been developing for the fashion industry, so don't say you got them here, okay? Now you're going to be the most fashionable tamer this side of the Kilima. Very cool. So that's cool. We got that taken care of, which is great. Got some people over on this side. Okay. What else do we got going on? Anything interesting? Not too sure, but again, we can check out everything. We got some Thames in here. Very interesting. If we can actually, you know, get up and not, you know, sit down. I kind of want to check out over here and see if there's anything interesting. We can do just that as well. See what kind of people we got going on here. We met George. He's very handsome. I'm narrowing my eye. Sorry, I had to say it. I'm narrowing my eyes even harder. I'm not listening to her. No, I'm not blushing. Interesting. So they live together and they're not even... Well then. That says a lot. Nobody's here except for this Tem. Cool. Fun stuff. Anything else that we can check out? I'll check out this house over here. If there's anything in here. If you want advice, you should quit your job. No, I don't know what your job is. All right then. Yeah, totally. Totally take advice from in-game characters. Definitely not the best thing to do, but you know, there is a possibility. Yeah, just this Tem in here, and there's no one else. And then we can just kind of go up here and exit. All right, nothing too much exciting, just some stuff going on. All right, cool. So let's go ahead, go up here. We got something in here. I already talked to you. Okay, so you can, there's like a quest thing. Is there two of them? Two quest things? Or is it just one? I think it's just one. For whatever reason, it's showing that there's two exclamation points. Not quite sure about that. When you go inside, there's only one exclamation. So pretty interesting. We've got the store right here, the fashionables. Cool stuff. Crystal skates. Just a moment, you know, it's funny. They suddenly became very popular, particularly amongst denizen visitors. Why is that, I wonder? Long story. Okay, here you are. My feet don't fit in them. Oh yes, I'm sorry. They're the last pair. I'm sorry. Oh well. Well, I'm sure you'll get more and get some more any month now. Wait, so do we not? No crystal skates at all? No, sorry. Dang. I thought we were almost getting crystal skates back. I guess not. Well, unfortunately, the prices of these are very pricey, and we do not have enough for any of these, which kind of sucks, you know? Prices do be expensive in Temtem. In the world of Tem, what is this sign? I don't really know. Oh, it's the mail shop. The map says it all. It's the mail. Got some birds over here. How you doing, birds? Who is it that we would talk to if we wanted to send a letter? Anything? So they just kind of send about all over the place. I don't know if there's anyone. Oh, you right here. The post manager. I'm looking for a job. We're in the right spot. We're swamped with undelivered parcels, and we need delivery people desperately. Interested? Let's see. What's the pay? We pay according to deliveries. We're trying to be as efficient as possible, so we try to bundle as many deliveries as possible, meaning some days you'll get up to 3 parcels per jobs. What do you say? We can definitely come back and check this out. It would be pretty interesting. This person's in a towel. Why? Many questions, many questions. Anyways, let's go ahead and just continue on with the storyline. We got an exclamation there, so that's probably a side quest that we can do later on as well. But we are here to just kind of move on with the story and see what's going on. I would like to thank all of the dojo masters who answered our call, the call of Kasiwa, and who are with us here today. Dojo Master Sophia for Dennis, Dojo Master Tahina for Amnesia, Captain Coley of the Kutzel Volunteer Barrage representing Tukma, Dojo Master Dr. Sasaya for Sapanku. Ooh, she's from Sapanku. Nice. Get to see a dojo master from Sapanku. Very cool. And Professor Constantinos of Aubrey University, representing the dons of both colleges. I declare the first Archipelago Congress open. This has no precedent in recent history, NPCFanatic. Dojo Master Tahina has the floor. Thank you. I shall be brief. Many of you have never heard the name of Clan Belsodo until today. I, however, have been investigating them for some time. While on a research trip to Dennis, I heard of the ransacking of ancient ruins at Windward Fort. A certain Lady Lodi turned out to be behind those disturbances. I knew she had been associated with certain Abrina elements a long time ago, so I decided to have the matter professionally investigated. Musa, I would like to call a witness, please. Carlos? An NPCFanatic, I was wondering what you'd been up to. By the Solero, NPCFanatic. NPCFanatic. The Archipelago Congress recognizes Carlos, an NPCFanatic of Dennis. They are both members of the Resistance and served honorably in the Battle of Uhuru. The free people of Kasiwa thanks you for your service, friends. I am a private detective. I was hired by Tahina to investigate this Lady Lottie. Soon, her trial led me to a secret society known as Clan Belsodo. I tracked them from Dennis to Amnesia, where Lady Lodi was coordinating a so-called scientific mission to the Anak volcano. Belsodo had provoked an artificial eruption for the purpose of creating Diamond Temtem. Diamond Temtem. Very interesting. Interesting stuff. Oh no, this rings a bell. That's when I came across NPCFanatic, a young tamer from Zadar. He helped me foil the Belsodo. NPCFanatic infiltrated the volcano and shut down the Belsodo operation, which was led by a certain Dr. Hamijo. Wait a minute, did you say Dr. Hamijo? Please, Dr. Sasay, let us hear the whole story. Apologies. My old friend Badru Ture informed me of strange comings and goings here, and Kasiwa had a growing number of airships headed this way. So while I was in Aubrey to investigate Lady Lottie, NPCFanatic was supposed to liaise with Badru Turi hero. I think we all know that part of the story. What did you find out in Aubrey? Lady Lottie is related to the ancient nobility of Lockburg, but I found no other clues. It was a dead end. When I tried to get back to Kasiwa to reunite with NPCFanatic, well, thank you Carlos and thank you Tahani. NPCFanatic, what else can you tell us? Let's see, Max was in Tukma. That's true. They're an old neighbor from Zadar. I didn't know they had joined Clan Belsodo until I learned they'd been causing trouble in Tukma and impersonating me, so I was jailed. Sorry about that. Then NPCFanatic came to my dojo and he joined the resistance. What can you tell us about that, Max? Apparently they were misguided. That's pretty much one of the information that we know. Besides them being a friend and then that they were evil, they were basically misguided. But they're dead now. The general himself killed them when they refused to follow orders. We're all sorry for your loss. Anything else that we could use? Let's see. The general is the true leader of Clan Belsodo. General is not the true leader. I've heard a certain Telobos. I believe General X is the leader of Clan Belsodo. I would assume so. A shame he managed to evade us then. But we have archived a great victory here, and now we know our enemy. We must stay alert and seize the initiative before this happens again. Very well. I think this is enough information for us to deliberate Congress. Thanks and dismisses NPCFanatic. Fellow masters, we must agree on a course of action and do so fast. Belsodo have lost a battle, but not the war. War? I'm not sure we should call it that. I dislike it as much as anyone here, Dr. Sasaya, but I'm afraid that is precisely what it is. We must be careful with words. The Dons of Aubrey are wary of supporting archipelago wide operations that they see as a threat to their independence. What we call it is irrelevant, fellow masters. Let Kasiwa be a warning to all of us. If we fail to unite this and strike against the Belsodo, we will be defeated. If you tolerate this, your islands will be next. Let us continue. Alright. You did well, NPCFanatic. Come, let's talk in private. This is going to take them a while. We should get a move on. Alright, I guess we got some stuff going on. Well then, we need to decide what to do next, NPCFanatic. I'm hoping the boss has some lead to pursue. Oof, that was a long conversation. Hello again, NPCFanatic. Here we are again, and 3 of us. Last time it was in Nanga a year ago. So where do we stand now, boss? Has the Congress come up with a plan? Sort of. We have some sort of preliminary understanding, but not the firm resolution I wanted. Getting the whole Congress to agree on joint action is going to take more time than I thought. Why don't they want to act? Well, according to Constantinos, the Aubrey Dons are locked in their conflict and want no part in any way foreign. That's why they didn't come, and neither did stubborn old Yarny to set in her ways. Then Sophie wants to help, but she's too naive, and Sasaya is still undecided. We have too much pursuing to do and too little time. Perhaps we can persuade the undecided. I can try to cajole Sophie, and you try to convince Sasaya. Sophie is already on her way back to Dennis. Better luck next time. Who's on our side? Everybody, I hope, since the other side is Clan Belsodo. But I know what you mean. Obviously, Musa is very aware of the danger the Belsodo pose, as is Coley, but he's here with a bunch of volunteers. He doesn't have the support of the Tukmani dojo master. Good thing you made the right call, boss. I'm not paying you to flatter me, Carlos. Time for action. Spoken like a true gumshoe. We can't just stay put until the Archipelago Congress reaches Decision. Agreed. We need to take the initiative and go on the offense before the Belsodo can recognize the strike again. Problem is, we don't know where, and every time we go somewhere, the Belsodo strikes somewhere else. They're always one step ahead. I need a clue to follow, boss. Could send me on a mission, to be honest. Listen, I must get back to Amnesia. I have to discuss all this with Rory. But before I go, there's something you could do. I need you to talk to Sasaya. She's the dojo master of Sepenku and immense. She pretty much invented a digital Temtem back in the day. In fact, back then, Himiju, I think it is, something like that, was one of her most promising pupils. We all have some history there. Anyway, long story short, she might know something about him that we don't. I want you to talk to Sasaya and follow Himiji's trail. Alrighty. So that is what we are doing. Let's go head on out and see if that means we are headed to Sepenku. That would be pretty dang fun. Because we're definitely getting close there. As much as I know, we're getting close to getting to Sepenku. It would be awesome if we can actually reach Sepenku in today's episode, as we're at 22 minutes right now for this recording. For today's episode, I should say. But we shall see. So let's talk to you and see what's going on. I wonder if they have any books on applied psychology history, something like that. Ah, you're that NPCFanatic. Is that denizen detective psychic, right? Exactly. Ah, a pleasure. From the sound of it, you've done some service to Kasiwa and this so-called Congress. What do you want then? Your thoughts on the Congress? A lot of urgency and plenty of good intentions, but most of this has no precedent. We all respect Musa's moral authority. After having expelled the Belsodo from Kasiwa, but he has no legal or official mandate. Some dojo masters didn't show up, and those of us who did are in no way subordinate to him or his Congress or any other authority. It makes it difficult to take decisions as an assembly. Musa and Tahini make a good cause for decisive action, but in what form? A sort of congressional army roaming the archipelago, like the kings of old times. Nobody wants that except Koli. It sounds like something that in general would dream of. How is Sepenku? A bit more restive than usual. Truth be told, we kept hearing of weird things going on here in Kasiwa, and there was some disruption to our crystal supplies from Tukma, but we didn't foresee anything like this. And then there have been weird incidents in my lab. At first, I thought it was only an accident. Then I thought it was deliberate, but just the doing of some pretty local tamer. But now that I hear Dr. Himijo, I honestly don't know if I'm saying it correct or not, or if I'm butchering it, has joined those Belsodos. Everything starts to make sense. Terrifying sense, to be honest. What incidents are you talking about? It's complicated. Anyway, is there any reason you're asking me this, or is it just idle chatter? I'm investigating. Ah, there we are. Tahini inquired about that too, but then she had to meet that detective of hers. Since you seem to be working with them, I suppose I can trust you. Well, story time then. I'll try and keep it brief though, not like those long rants of Professor Victor. Every time he tells a story, I want to I want to tear my hair out. That's fine. So this was a long time ago, before digital Temtem, before Tem cards. Back then, you had to carry your Temtem with you in herds or in cages, but I disagree. Back then, Tahani was fresh out of the dojo, not much more experienced than you, and Constantinos was a strapping young lad, and Dr. Himiju was one of my most promising students. He was very much into Temtem too, so I put him in charge of the digital project. I was more interested in the tech applications, you see. What tech applications? Tem cards, for instance. Can you imagine how cumbersome it was to move Temtem around before them cards? You had to be quite wealthy to be able to afford more than a handful of them. And don't even try bringing fire Temtem aboard airships or traveling overland with water Tems in places like the Taza Desert. You get the idea. And not just of them cards. Every piece of digital tech we have today derives from the same project. TV, computers, that Tempedia of yours, everything works on the same principle. Who else was involved? Haney was dealing with the new Tems themselves, taming and training them. Himiju was developing the digital using the research papers of Constantinos. Until then, just a crazy theory. Yurni and Nala, the former dojo master of Kasiwa, were helping with the bio side of it. I lost track of most of them when I went into tech dev, but they were all top notch. It was the first truly pan-archipelagian project, and it was glorious. The very creme de la creme was Victor likes to put it. He was one of the assistants. Very chatty guy. He teaches Tem lore at Aubrey these days. Himiju didn't want to stop with the digital Tems. He thought he had to keep perfecting them, and by perfecting, he meant making them into robots, mindless slaves. That's really interesting. I don't think we would want that, to be honest. So of course, the more taming-oriented team members objected. Those who came from dojo traditions concerned with Tem welfare, but he was a pure technologist and didn't care much for ethics. Constantinos tried his best to bring about some sort of a compromise, but he wasn't very good at meditating. Let's see, meditating. To be honest, things turned pretty nasty. Anything about Diamond Tem? There was something, a theoretical paper or something like that. I imagine that. In the middle of that storm, he proposed dropping crystal Tems into pressure chambers. That didn't go down well. No freaking clue who this is. In Swedish Heart V calling me? I have no freaking clue. That is very weird. Some weird number from Washington. Anyways. I'm not surprised that he's continued to pressure that idea. He was always relentless and remorseless too. Would have been a great scientist, but ultimately what he did wasn't science. Science is not neutral, and to pretend that is degenerate. What we have, we have to make a stand. We must stand for ethics, for science folk, not gods. We have a duty of care towards Tems and humans. Professor Constantinos failed. I know he's your mentor, and you respect him greatly. But you have to understand, everybody makes mistakes, and he was very young back then. He wanted to give Himiju a chance to redress himself, and he was also very interested in digital Thames, so he feared shutting down the project might lose himself more advanced species. Oh well. These last few years, he's been traveling a lot, and he told me something about metamimetic Thames. It's a really interesting word there. Honestly, I didn't pay much attention. The whole temtemology angle is a bit boring to me. A cheap, scalable, sensible alternative to pan-solar power. Now that's the future. In the end, I had to intervene, but it was too late. The team was split. I had to expel Himiju, and the project was cancelled. It was pretty much a success, mind you. We had digital Temtem and a technological revolution underway, but who knows what could have been. In any case, I tried to keep tabs on Himiju, but he totally vanished. He was bitter and felt betrayed, and I wish I had intervened earlier and saved him, if that makes sense. So where does this lead us? To the Anak incident. You mentioned to Clan Belsodo having abundant digital Temtem, to the invasion of Kasiwa, and to recent incidents in Sapanku. For some time now, digital Temtem have been disappearing from my lab in Nanto. I thought it was lab assistants or local tamers being a bit cheeky, a bit greedy. But now I see the pattern, and there are rumors about a fortified cloud going around, which I'd dismissed as folk tales from drunk villagers, but now I don't think so. Temtem have been disappearing in Sapanku? Yes, and also a lot of them seem to have escaped or been purposefully released into the wild. It's caused some problems with local Temtem. I thought it was an accident, but now I'm not so sure. Sounds more like there's been a major Belsodo operation in Sapanku going on for a while, right under my nose. I see. And then there's the thing about the rumored massive airship. It's too similar to legends and fairy tales, like the Nantoshimi, to be taken seriously. These words, man, they're crazy. But it matches some oh my gosh, freaking words. I cannot speak today. Testamines, I believe. That's probably what it is. We heard from Kasiwan resistance fighters at the Archipelago Congress, some sort of massive fortress that they can move around. I need to go to Sapanku then. Not so fast. Sapanku is a big place, trust me on that. We don't have the time for you to be trekking all over the place looking for Belsodos. The clan could be preparing a new attack as we speak. You need to narrow it down a bit more. Once we're there, I can help you as much as you need, but we'll need a more precise location and an airship, of course. You're coming to Sapanku with me? Of course I am. I'm the dojo master of Sapanku, in case you hadn't noticed. How can we narrow it down? Don't ask me. I'm a scientist. Aren't you the apprentice of that detective? What was his name? Carlos? It's more his line of work than mine. I'll speak to Carlos. Attaboy. And don't forget we need an airship. Sapanku is too far to rock hump it all the way, or whatever you call it. Alrighty, pretty interesting stuff. We're at 35 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead, talk to Carlos again, and see what the plan is, and then since there wasn't too much going on, just mostly dialogue and stuff, which is all good. More progress in today's episode than usual. I think this was kind of pretty much of a chill episode, I would say, to be honest. Let's see what Carlos has to say. Partner, how'd it go? We need an airship. Well, I guess there's always the narwhal. I mean, if you can convince them to let you ride again. Last time was a bit bumpy. We need to go to Sapanku. Sapanku, yes. That makes sense. Where in Sapanku is the question. We can't afford to go in blind, and the archipelago can't afford another Kasiwa. There must be something we've missed. Some piece of evidence somewhere we've forgotten to check. Windward Fort? I made a point of searching the place a while ago. Nothing at all. Lottie hasn't been there for a long time now. Or a long time, anyway. General Alexis headquarters? Forget it. The Resistance has turned the city upside down looking for clues. They're very through, but so was that general. He took all his papers. The giant banyan? Actually, you might be onto something there, partner. We left Amnesia in a hurry, and Tahani never mentioned sending anyone there. Yes, it makes a lot of sense. It was the Belsoto headquarters during their Amnesian operations. Good catch, partner. Hurry up and go to the giant banyan. We need to find something that points us in the right direction. Alrighty. So we are headed to the giant banyan for clues. So that is going to be right over to the other side. Oh, and we actually should be able to go over here now, right? Should be able to do that. But yeah, we've got to go over to this side, right? That has a desert. We need the giant banyan, which is probably back a ways. But I believe something that we can do is back over here. We need to head on downwards. I kind of want to go down over here and see if we can get over to the thing, which we should be able to do. This place right here is a huge place, that's for sure. I guess we can. Okay, so this is stuff for like, gotcha. So we can buy stuff for our house here. Pretty interesting. All right, it's cool stuff. Basically house stuff. We don't really need house stuff right now, but we can go over here, surf on over to the other side, do the things. Alrighty. Go ahead and run for now. Koshi. Interesting. That seems to be a new fish. A new fish tem. And I've already caught one of those, so we don't need to worry about that. Alrighty. Go ahead. We can go on up here. And of course we've got a battle. Figures as much. Yeah. We'll go ahead and do a battle. Why not? As every other 2Y location, we would have some kind of battle, of course. So why the heck not? Go ahead and do some battles here. At least have some kind of action for today's episode, you know? Since it was mostly dialogue, which is all good. Sometimes dialogue is great stuff. But we are at 40 minutes for today's episode. So we will finish up this battle And then I think we can call it an episode for today, since we're able to get to the 2Y shrine. We can eventually get another 2Y evolution. So that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, again, if you guys did enjoy today's episode, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Go ahead and leave a like. Again, likes help out the algorithm, so likes for the algorithm helps out a lot. Thank you very much. Check out the links in the description below, like I said. Follow Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. There it is, encoding overload. I very much love encoding overloads. I'm gonna just end things here. You know what? If you guys did enjoy today's episode, I don't know if all that's going to be there, but you know, I had an encoding overload. Things happened. I'm not going to include that part. So again, if you guys did enjoy today's episode, we had a battle. If you guys did enjoy everything, let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like. Helps out the algorithm. Check out the links in the description below. Follow Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. I don't need any more encoding overloads for today's episode. We're gonna climb up here. Is there an easy route? Yeah, there's an easy route. What's over here? There's an item, but I don't want a battle. I don't need a battle. Yeah, we're just gonna be over here. But yeah, so we're gonna check out the shrine in the next episode. Again, if you guys did enjoy today's episode, let me know in the comments down below, all that good stuff. Like I said, follow Twitter, Instagram. Again, check out the social link. It's got everything there. Please come check out the Guilded server. Please come check out the Guilded server. That's all you gotta do is create an account over on Guilded. Guilded is basically a similar platform to Discord, but Guilded is doing so much more that Discord is not doing. So please, highly recommend you guys come check out the Guilded server. All you gotta do is go to the social link in the description below. You got the smaller icons, which has the Twitter, the Instagram, the Twitch. Please come follow on Twitch. I do streams sometimes over there when I'm not working, when I'm not busy. And then you have the two, which one of them's the Guilded server. So please, highly come check out. Highly recommended. Please come check out the Guilded server. Would really appreciate it. Again, if you have yet to subscribe to this channel, please subscribe to the channel. Helps out a lot if we can reach 500 subscribers. We're like halfway there to 500. So if we can do that, that'd be amazing. Or I think we're almost close to like 600. I don't even know. Let me check. There's like what, a lot of you that are not subscribed because the algorithm says so. So you guys should probably totally do that. Or we're almost close to 600. My bad. We're at 564. So if you guys can definitely subscribe to the channel, would definitely appreciate it. Much appreciated. The audience, it says that there's 98.8% of you that are not subscribed. So if you guys have yet to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Please appreciate it. Helps out a lot. Hit the likes, as likes help out the algorithm because it's amazing. Again, definitely highly recommended. Come check out the Guilded server, please. All you gotta do is go over to gilded.gg, make an account, go to gilded.gg/official NPCFanatic, whatever the thing is. It'll be in the social link in the description down below. Come check out the Guilded server. All you gotta do is fill out the application, and then I'll review it, look at it, and then you guys can definitely come check out the Guilded server, please. Highly recommended. Come check out the Guilded server, please. Link in the description below, the social link. Check it out. Come follow on Twitter, Instagram. Come follow on Twitch. Follow on Twitch because it helps out a lot. But yeah, definitely, if you guys could do that, that'd be amazing. I'll probably stream tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see about that. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next Temtem episode, or if Ben comes back, because apparently he's out of town at the moment, in Michigan or whatever. But hopefully either another Temtem episode this weekend, or not this weekend, next week actually, because I'll have Monday and Tuesday off. Let's see. No, I'll have yeah, next week, Monday and Tuesday I'll have off because this weekend I work. So next week, Monday and Tuesday. Monday will either be a versus episode if Ben is back, or it'll be another Temtem episode. So definitely next Monday, or the following Monday. Yeah, next Monday, definitely, because of Monday coming up. So Is it following Monday or this Monday? This Monday. Because Monday already happened, so this Monday. But anyways, definitely come check out the links in come check out the guild server. Check out the links in the description below. All that good stuff. Follow Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. If you guys want to hang out on the Discord, that would be great as well. So do that. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great day. Peace.